This is the world as we know it. Chaos, conflict, division. Everywhere you look, the timeline is on fire. But what if I told you there's a universe where none of this ever happened? A universe where one man never won that election. No 3 a.m. posts, no trade wars, no "you're fired," because he never got hired. Yeah, in this timeline, Donald Trump was never elected president. And the world that grew out of that? Welcome to the timeline where everything went suspiciously well. Buckle up, it gets weirder. Let's start with geopolitics. In our timeline, Trump pulled out of the Iran nuclear deal, and things got tense. Very tense. But in this universe, the deal never got torn up, so it just kept going and going. Negotiations became dinners. Dinners became potlucks. Historians describe the tensest diplomatic moment of the entire decade as two ambassadors reaching for the last piece of tahdig at the same time. In our world, foreign policy sometimes got announced by post at 3 a.m, in all caps. World leaders woke up every day like they were checking exam results. Here, total silence. No surprise announcements. And with all that free time and nothing to panic about, Russia and Ukraine settled their entire relationship through an annual borscht cook-off. It gets heated, but only the soup.
Meanwhile, the United Nations got so catastrophically bored from the lack of emergencies, they installed a water slide. Peacekeeping forces were reassigned to their new primary mission, petting zoos. Now, here's where this timeline gets emotional. In our world, Trump brought travel bans, visa restrictions, and interview backlogs so long that some people's appointments were scheduled for, let's just say, eventually. But in this universe, none of that happened. The average visa interview lasts 4 minutes, and 3 of those minutes are small talk about the weather. Approval rates got so high, embassies started handing out complimentary travel pillows. And the result? Families who spent years apart reunited. Grandparents meeting grandkids for the first time. Airport arrival halls are officially classified as the #1 cause of happy crying worldwide. In our timeline, there was a wall. You may have heard of it. In this one, the border region became one giant economic boomtown. Millions of Mexicans transformed their lives, opening businesses, earning degrees, building futures on both sides of a border that's basically one long farmer's market now. The tacos? Somehow even better. Scientists cannot explain it. And then there's the money. In our timeline, Trump declared trade wars easy to win, slapped tariffs on basically everything, and markets learned to flinch every time his phone lit up.
In this universe, no tariffs, no flinching, nothing to react to. The stock market just went up, then up again, then up again. Analysts ran out of adjectives. One financial news anchor came on air, whispered, "It went up again," and left. Bitcoin? $300,000 per coin. That guy in your group chat who wouldn't shut up about crypto in 2015? He owns an island now. He named it I Told You Island. People visit it ironically. He doesn't care. He's on a jet ski. Oh, and that golden tower in New York? In this timeline, it's just a very tall hotel. Great room service. Nobody protests outside it. The gift shop sells tiny gold towers, and honestly, they're adorable. Regular people's savings? Thriving. Retirement funds? Overflowing. Checking your portfolio is considered a form of self-care. And the little things? In this timeline, nobody's phone has ever buzzed with breaking news at 2 a.m. Not once. People just sleep. The words "you're fired" are only ever said on a game show. A red baseball cap sits in a museum, labeled Unused Merchandise Concept, 2015. Traffic still exists, but everyone's just nice about it. Printers work on the first try. And the weather forecast is just a sun giving a thumbs up, 7 days a week. Meteorologists are unemployed, but too happy to come.
Of course, This is just one imaginary timeline out of infinite possibilities. A universe where diplomacy is a dinner party, dolphins jump over rainbows, and nobody's phone buzzes at 3 a.m. Is it realistic? Absolutely not. Is it fun to imagine? You just watched 5 minutes of it. But here's my question for you. What timeline should we visit next? Drop your wildest what if in the comments and subscribe so you don't get left behind in the wrong universe. See you in the next timeline.